Thank you, John. Sit down. Talking to the dog, not you. Good to see you all tonight. Hey, John, can you turn these lights down? I'm going to go blind. This is my guide dog. His name is Visa. He's not related to MasterCard. He's like American Express. I can't leave home without him. He's my second guide dog. The first one had a career change. He wanted to be a social puppy. Truth of the matter is, I fired him. He walked me into a swimming pool. One of the great advantages of being able to take my dog anywhere I go is when I fart, I can blame it on him. When I was in 6th grade, the kids used to make fun of me because I was wearing a hearing aid. So I took the hearing aid, I was so mad, threw it against the wall. It broke into a million little pieces. When I got home, I never heard the end of it. It wasn't until I was about 24 years old, I was living in Atlanta, Georgia, I was working at the Playboy Club. Now you know why I'm going blind. Hey, listen, I may be blind, but I can hear if you're leaving. You know, we all have stories about our kids. My son, when he was about 9 years old, I used to take him on fishing charters with my friend Kenny. Kenny knew everything about fishing. He taught my son how to put a hook on the line, bait his own hook, and then he became the masturbator. He was proud of it until he learned what it meant. And then was a story about my daughter. She was staying with me for the weekend, and she was acting up and being nasty to me, so I called the mom and asked her to pick her up, take her home. So I go into her bedroom and find this note in her room. It says, "Dad is a asshole." I call her up. She says, "Samantha, that wasn't very nice of you." She says, "Next time you have thoughts like that, either keep them in your head, or if you write it on a piece of paper, please remember to rip it up. And remember, Dad is an asshole." So then I try to get into sports. I try to get into a game called peekaball. It's baseball with a 1-pound baseball that goes beep, 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 beep. And I'm in the outfield with my sighted friend Chuck, and I'm wearing blindfolds because I wanted to make sure everybody was really blind. So I'm out in the field, about 15 minutes, my friend comes over to me, he says, "Mitch, I don't think you should be playing this game." I said, "Chuck, go away, don't bother me." Comes back 5 minutes later, says, "Mitch, I really don't think you should be playing this game, you're going to get hurt." I said, "But why do you keep telling me that?" He says, "The ball will roll between your legs twice." So I was divorced a little over 20 years. I dated over 200 women. My friend said I got more ass than a bar stool. When I went out with my friends, I was the best wingman. I got all the ugly ones. I met my wife at a blind date. I'm not sure which one of us was blind. I met my current wife through Match.com. Can you believe that? Match.com. So many people have failures with it, but not me. I think it was the essence of my profile, which basically said, "I'm visually challenged, I don't drive, I'll make it up to you in other ways." But I promise you, if you go out with me, you'll never have to worry about me looking at another woman. We went on a honeymoon cruise. I came back, I'm still married. The name of the ship was Vision of the Seas.
It's true.
True story. I asked them if they can get me a boat named No Vision of the Seas. She booked a 5-hour whale watching excursion. They guarantee you're going to see whales and they'll give you $100 back. You know I'm going to ask for it. So, I went to the men's room once, and there was a sign above the urinal that said, "This is where Napoleon pulled his bone apart." I was wondering why the floor was so wet. You know, many of us, we hate going to the urologist, right? So I went to the urologist a few weeks ago. I said, "Hey, Doc, did you gain weight?" He says, "Why do you ask?" I says, your fingers seem to have gotten bigger. So I went to a night football game with an old girlfriend. Her son was playing in St. Anthony's College, high school rather. And we go up to the table, and this was before I had the guide dog. I had my white cane. I go up there and I say to the guy, he says, "You mean you're going to charge a blind guy $5 to come in to see a football game that he can't see?" He looked at her, looked at me, looked back at her, says, "I'm speechless." And that's not good because I'm an attorney. You know, when I was a little boy, my daddy caught me rubbing myself. He says, "If you keep doing that, you're going to go blind." Can I ask everybody to stand up for 1 minute? Stand up.